So guy sent us down a Speedo, says he wants it reconditioned. Now, there's different stages of reconditioning, obviously. Some people like the old numbers left, some people want new numbers on them. That face, said he wants a black face on it, but it's on a WL, so it might be a civilian WL, or, you know, they didn't have the green face, they just had a black face.
Yeah.
So he says he wants a black face, but until we get it apart, that covering looks like a sticker, and it looks like it's a military face underneath. Probably, if that sticker comes off, I'll have to contact him, because that's probably, if it's original, 800 quid's worth of Speedo.
Wow. Okay.
So he'd be better off, if it's a civvy one and he's not worried about it, selling that and getting a repro.
Yeah.
This is original. It's unusual to find one with that plastic in such good condition. Sometimes there's a date on them, but I can't see one on there anywhere. So first thing to do is check and see if it actually works. So get yourself a cordless drill. I know if it's working this flat out, it should register about 30 miles an hour on a normal. They run anti-clockwise, so anything that will just hold on it, you know, steadied out about 30 miles an hour, so we know the Speedo actually works. Yeah. To get them apart, you've got a lip round here, you see, and clearly that's been off before because the face has had a sticker put over it. Just put a bit of cloth down so we don't damage the glass. So basically you've got to go around that lip. You want to keep away from where the plastic is. Split that lip off just with a screwdriver, just tweak it round, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you can pull that off, but you don't want to do it where the plastic is, because you'll break the plastic even more. So you just get round there. It's quite stiff. It's a bigger screwdriver and glasses. Right, that's better, I can see. Feels like it's still got the rub around it, which is unusual. That's it, let's go. And once you get them going, see the lip coming up now?
Yeah.
You don't want to force it too far, because if you break that lip, you can't get it back together. I'm not sure if you can buy new bezels or not. But once it's lipped over and you start it going, it will just peel off, yeah? There you go. Right, okay, so in there, you've got your inner ring. Which is stuck in. Okay, that has a little, so you want to try, if you ever take one apart, that's a little rubber ring around there. Okay,
Yep.
So you want to try and keep that complete if you can, because that holds the glass in nice and tight, yeah? And there's another one in there, yeah?
Okay.
So all I do is then, obviously that's gone out of shape, just put that on a nice flat piece of wood, put it on the hydraulic press, bend that lip back up and just hold it for a while,
Yeah.
and it'll go back into shape. Got your original beveled glass, so we're never flat. Not much of a bevel in it, but there is a bevel, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So that then leaves you your actual Speedo, yeah? Right, so you've got two screws on the back that hold the face and the mechanism into the casing. Sometimes these can be really rusted, other times they're nice and loose like that.
What's the best way to undo a rusted in screw?
Depends what it's on. Something like this, which is delicate, you have to be careful with them. If it's something going into a block, 9 times with a screwdriver with a metal shaft going all the way through, you can put the blade in, give it a wallop with a hammer, and it sort of shocks them sometimes, so it'll all come apart.
And on something like that, which is quite delicate?
All you can really do is soak it.
With what? WD-40?
WD-40, anything like that, yeah. Right, so you got a little, see that groove?
Yeah.
You got a little metal round clip that goes in there.
Okay.
So you remove that, push that in, and then your Speedo lifts out. It just engages on that there, you see. Okay. So we've got no markings on that anywhere that I can see. Right, that's all in very good condition. So the actual speedo won't need refurbing at all, I don't think. You know, the mechanism side of it. Yeah. So what we can do is pop the needle off. Okay, so you just want to go under either side. You can see where the middle is. Just very gently lift it. Sometimes it damages it, but you can straighten the needles out. There you go, that's it. That's all it takes, just that little pop. And that's your needle off. Right, now that face, I can see that there? Right in around the edge there. So that is a sticker. So underneath, whether it peels all the rest of everything off or not,
I have Chuck.
It's peeling some off, which is a real shame. Let's put a tiny bit of heat on it. Why somebody's put that sticker on there, I do not know. That's a real shame. Underneath that sticker, the lovely original speedo face, but it's had it now.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably 800 quid's worth of speedo, but now it's not. I mean, the rest of that glue will come off with a cotton bud, but you won't get this back. It's gone now.
Pity, innit?
Yeah, it's a real shame. So all you got then that holds the face on is just 4 rivets. You can buy the rivets and they clip over there and there. Look.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is, before we go any further, I'll ring the customer and find out exactly what he wants now. Because if he wants new digits, then you've got to take the whole of the mechanism apart. But if you don't have to do that, it's best not to.
Yeah.
And if it's working as it is and the numbers are turning, like, see the grease on there, that's been on there since it was made, basically. Yeah. So if you squirt it with your brake cleaner, Super Solve, la-di-da-di-da, all it does is runs really nice and free and then locks up solid.
Oh, okay.
So it dissolves the grease and then it goes hard again. So you're better off, if you can, not spraying them. Just leave them as they are. Yeah. The worst part is when it goes inside there. See that outer ring? That's fixed, and you got your inner ring. You see that turning in there?
Yeah.
That's a magnet. Okay. Now, sort of the way it sort of works is, the slower that is turning, like that, it doesn't. It's not centrifugal or anything like that. It's magnets and clearance. So the faster it spins, the more it'll pick up, and then that turns the needle. That's the way they work. That's a real bloody shame, that, isn't it? You want to use a bigger drill than what you need, but you might have to put a pilot in. So right. You have to be very careful when you're putting them back together, because you can just damage the face trying to put the rivets in, you know. Right, and you've got your little lips on the face. Just to pop the top two off, and it'll just lift out. Okay. So that's your speedo mechanism. You can then, if you want the numbers changed, take it all apart again. All that mechanism comes apart. It's very easy to get it apart. It's not so easy to get the discs separated, but you can do it. Nothing else. Got a number 4 written there, or a check mark, probably from Stuart Warner when it would been set on a jig and checked, probably. So that'll be just a scribble by one of the technicians. No, that's a real shame, that. But nothing you can do. I mean, it would have peeled off and you'd have had that lovely face. Yeah. But there's nothing you can do. If it's come apart, it's come apart, isn't it? Alright, so that's basically how to strip one, apart from getting all of that apart. But I need to find out from the customer if he does want the numbers changed first. Yeah. Because if he doesn't, leave it alone, because that's very fragile. Just if you blew a bit of air on that, there wouldn't be anything left. Yeah. It'll just all fall off. So I'll give him a ring today, and then because we'll have to order up the new face that he wants, new rivets, and indeed the number strips if we need to do that. You see, you've got the indent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See those 2 circles there, top and bottom, 1, 2. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Now on a reproduction one, they stop short, because they've just printed on a flat surface. Yeah. On a real one, they go into that rollover. Yeah. Must have been the process they did it by. I've no idea. Obviously shiny metal underneath. Whether it was, I don't know, printing processes, I just don't know. But yeah, the repro ones, obviously they haven't got the technology, or they can't be bothered. Yeah. To make that, they'll just go plonk and it'll be stuck on there or whatever, printed on there. But obviously if it's a flat printer or something, it won't go round into those. Yeah, that's how you can tell. It's just spreading it. Yeah, I think the glue's just eaten through into the paintwork, isn't it? Yeah, it's a real shame, that, but the way it goes, isn't it?